Hello. Selamat malam. Right, selamat. Apa ni? Aku dah tutup komen. Welcome. Kita tengok 2.4 punya live stream. Macam biasalah rutin harian kita. Rutin bulanan kita. Bukan bulanan. Rutin setiap patch. Alright. Rutinnya. Dev. What up Rizal, lama tak nampak. Hai Zarif. Kita layan presentation salam maghrib Kita layan presentation 2.4. Alright, mari kita tengok Yunli dan juga Fesha. Oh dah start. Okay. Oh IPC. Kenapa IPC? Right. Oh yelah.
Long story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me
Tak
down.
ada subtitle.
You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Joshua?
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert.
Tu sebutan dia.
Take 2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper.
Tu sebutan dia, okay?
Seeds and grind together with a
Dia
splash
masak pedai.
of prickly ash.
Ingat
Apply the mixture evenly
Salah
and
Iman.
rinse after 20 minutes.
Dia buat sama belacan.
Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat.
What the fuck?
Good for the mind and the soul.
Masak. Sausage tu
Dr. Jocho, Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yun Lee, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes
Kenapa
plenty
dia suka
of
pedas? Sebab dia fire.
premium
Ustaz Rafiq. Hai Numan.
chilies.
I see digestion
Jojo.
issues on the horizon.
Yep.
Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand. Return that evil herb at once.
Oh dia tak suka herba.
Un?
Oh dia suka chili tapi tak suka herba. Okay faham. Alright. 2.4 trailer, let's go.
Coming back to this place brings back so many
Mash bertukar. Oh Bobati, patutlah ultimate dia ada Bobati. Ya. Ya Allah, balik sini balik. Ngantuk.
Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here? Right on time.
Oh, mana kasut? Tak ada kasut.
There. Big old metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh, all of
Let's
them?
go! Clara 5 star. Perry the attack, baby.
Hey, look at how
Hey! March 7. Bobati.
take 10 of you.
Let's go.
The shackling prison on the Lafu is completely different from the one.
Sekejap,
on the
loca.
ship. It's completely underwater.
Kenapa? Ni kan penjara loca tu kan? Oh, kenapa? Oh, penjara. Okey, penjara lagi. Boring kan penjara.
Current beneath the
Tak
surface.
habis-habis penjara.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Kenapa dia masak untuk penjara ke apa?
First meal after gaining my freedom is the
Bos orang bos
blood of my fellow kindred.
apa? Patung. Tidak!
Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing.
Pai Zui.
They've all come back.
If
Oh,
that's
jangan.
what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Sekejap tu siapa? Asal kapak besar siapa? Oh, kapak tu lah. Okey, lah. Kapak tu yang dekat apa? Flex lah Siapa nama tu? Siapa nama dia? Allah, banyak sangat nama Cina aku tak tahu. Fei Xiao. Okay. Dang Heng version perempuan. Yang orang kata lah. Kan dah keluar lah dia punya apa? Dia punya drip kan. Tapi tu 2.5. So 2.4 ni kira teaser dia lah. Kita probably akan main dia sebagai trial lah kan. Kod 100 sel aja. Ambil. The Blue, A Moment of Peace. So dia mission penjara lah Okay. Penjara ni boring sikit lah. Macam Genshin punya penjara boring kan. mission dia. So yang ni probably boring lah, tak tahulah. Claim kat Hoyo Lab. Tak payah, claim dalam game je. Bye-bye Numan. Salam. Sedap lah pula tengok ni.
And whether or not your world
Kenapa ada
has a day
Mid
night
Yuan kat situ?
Yanzhou Juming delegate. Present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
Xianzhou Law Food Delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And
And good evening.
And to all our viewers far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel.
Sebab saya marah nak type code.
Special
Tak,
program.
masalah buka game, tak copy paste je lah. Ada orang post kan dekat comment section.
hi everyone. I'm Yun Li, a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm Jiao
Yeah.
Chou. I may have the appearance
I'm
of a
Jiao
chef,
Chou.
but
I'm
actually a healer.
got nerf.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a while. I trust you're well.
A pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express is bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Lao Fu!
Yep.
Which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers
Mana
back
Jing
to
Liu?
the
Tiba-tiba
old
Jing Liu. Mana
stomping
boleh
ground.
Jing Liu jahat.
Speaking of which, General Jing Yuan, isn't this your first time
Our
on the
general.
special program?
It is
Tak nak complain
indeed,
kau kena
Mr.
nerf.
Albert.
Dah terlambat, dah
and
tamat
I
dah.
am deeply honored. Had I known
Betul ke
of
tak
your
boleh? Sorry
program's
man. Aku
culinary
rasa semua
delights,
semua
I
orang
would never
dah
have
dah
delayed.
agak dah.
Bon appetit, General. I hate
Sebab dia trend dia macam tu kan.
our catering costs for this episode were kind of spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be
Tapi tengoklah macam mana.
Wait
Tunggu
a
official lah.
What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice follows. Your illustrious presence is
Tak boleh
payment
komplain dah.
enough, dear
Memang
friends.
skip je lah.
Dinner's on me.
What a gentleman!
Dia ni.
Your delicious morality. Well,
Kalau nak pun untuk karakter boleh lah.
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
Yun Li, aku
I assume you all received an
Suka
invitation
design
from
dia,
the
tapi
Seat of
macam
Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War
suka macam
Dance.
gitu je lah kot.
It's a
Gameplay dia
martial
tak
arts
minat sangat
ceremony.
kot.
Competitors battle it out in a flash of swords, all for the title
Macam
of sword
terlalu
champion.
spesifik sangat.
As a matter of fact, the War Dance is a festival
Baik
commemorating the
baik
Rainbow
aku
Arbiter and the
pull
Cloud Knight's
shielder
triumphant
daripada aku-
resistance against
pull
the
dia.
abominations of abundance. As you know, the Law Fu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits,
Okay.
which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the War Dance. It is
Oh.
also for this reason that the
Buat
title of
festival
Sword
lepas lambat
Champion
lah.
will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't? I fear Master Yenqing will be bitterly disappointed.
Oh,
Hey,
ya.
hi, Mr. Jiao Chou.
Ya kan tournament
This
A lepas
war
ni
dance
kot.
isn't only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yanqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission, Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue One, Trailblazers will witness Yanqing's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it. One person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Of course, the Xianzhou Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be two senior advisors, Jiao Chou, the
Jiao
Jiao
Chou.
Chou, as well as Moza.
For the
Moza.
Xianzhou Juming.
Moza tak sempat
being
tengok dia punya
grandpa,
sempat tengok si sejenak lah.
General Huai Yan,
Sekali slide lah.
famous
Dia punya
flaming
design.
heart,
Tapi okey lah.
representatives.
Nama
May they
macam
friends
nama
from
macam
near
tak
or
kena.
far, we will welcome
Cina.
them with open arms.
Ha.
This promises to be quite the War Dance.
Ni
I
ngantuk
don't
ni
want to
cerita
lower
ni.
your
Dekat
spirits,
Xiao Lofu ni
but
ngantuk.
I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival
Sebab dia macam
doesn't always
politik-politik kan.
coincide
Dia orang
with a
berjumpa
happy-
antara dua clan ni lah. And then
I mean,
Ngantuk.
wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
Three
Sebab banyak sangat
arbiter
game dah buat macam tu
generals
kan.
in the
Terletak
same
dekat
place
yang
at the
setting
same
Cina kan.
time. Not a good sign.
Memang star skip je
That's
lah.
not
Star
all.
rail skip.
Rumors are circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land. Could
Okay.
it really be that?
Oh boy, I knew where we'd get out. It's true that the other two generals will arrive on the Luofu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuing story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety. The Luofu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez, let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention. She gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of course! With the war dance right
March
around the corner, March
7th!
couldn't help herself. She set out
March
on her
jadi
own martial
carry!
arts journey.
Tiba-tiba.
Stay tuned.
Betul lah?
We've got more intel on that.
Oh,
up
apprentice
on the
dia.
program. Which reminds me, the war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis
yeah.
might be in the past, but the Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Love.
Oh, dia kata cerita dia sampai
The
2.5.
separation has
Alright.
been difficult.
Yelah
We
kot
miss the
sebab apa?
Trailblazers dearly.
Peshau kat
Here's
2.4,
hoping the
2.5 pun ada
Xianzhou
kat.
Luofu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Kita apa tiba-tiba
The broth is ready. Shall we add any extra seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion. It's not every day
makan
we get
pula.
to catch up with the
Yuli
Xianzhou
dia makan,
pals.
sempat dia makan satu tadi aku nampak.
Pals. Version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map. The
Map.
Shackling Prison.
These pals of yours,
Map penjara.
they're all in prison?
Not all
Ngantuk
of
ah.
them. Not in the traditional
Oh my god,
sense.
map penjara boring
The
lah. Dia
Shackling
benda
Prison is
sama
under
dia
the
punya
Ten Lords
tepi-tepi eh.
Commission Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The shackling
Ya.
prison is where
Tu
we
yang tadi
detain
Shui pengsan tu kan.
It's cold, and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
So habis tu fight kalau pun balik sebelum ke Belobak Space
Does
Station.
look creepy.
Maybe ya kot.
An individual
Ataupun
must
planet
first
baru.
stand trial before being escorted to their cell. For those guilty of particularly heinous crimes,
Yo ni macam
we
Genshin punya
reserve
tempat dia
special
recycle
cells
siap.
of biting cold and searing heat. The interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just such a place.
Doesn't sound like an easy place to spring a prison break.
Tiba
You can
geng-geng
say
batu
that
kot.
again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs.
Wah,
filled
puzzle
with
pun ni lah.
carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome an
Kanak-kanak mengembarinya.
innumerable test of fortitude.
It would appear the shackling prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters.
Flight. Quantum, lemah quantum. Cik, tiba-tiba warna purple lemah quantum.
Orson?
That's right. The Borisin are
Oh, imaginary,
ruthless beyond
fire,
measure,
wind.
infamous for their inborn moon rage.
Fire,
Upon
eh?
entering battle,
Fire apa
the
lagi?
Borisin share stacks of blood.
Oh, ni Borisin ni.
When bloodlust reaches a certain
dekat
number
kad
of
tu.
stacks, they enter the moon rage state.
Lepas tu dia masuk dalam.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
What happened to catching up with
Tak ada
pals?
quantum pun.
I'm sure
Itu dia
Shui
buff ah,
and
buff.
Hanya
Alright.
would love you to go and express your sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way,
Nanti ada
it's time
bapak
we talk about
serigala.
new friends from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing.
Kan.
Starting with a gifted young girl, Yoon Lee.
Woo! Yuli, tu ke penjara-penjara? Taklah itu binatang-binatang. Binatang-binatang kat penjara. Dia ada serangga ke? Bila masa dia ada serangga? Dia ada firefly. Dia bunuh firefly. Spoiler. Tiba. Let's go. Kasut mana kasut? Kasut. Ambil kau besar. Black Clover. Tahu Black Clover aku itu nampak hati.
I'm from the Xianzhou Juming, a ship known for its unrivaled craftsmanship.
Tiba-tiba api, tiba-tiba
As the record
destruction
says,
physical.
60 or 70% of all the Xianzhou's armory
Api,
comes
betul
from the
physical.
artisans
What the
of the
fuck?
Juming. Ever since I was little, I've studied
Tak
sword
boleh lah sebab
mastery and
Firefly baru
weapons
keluar
forging
kan.
with my
So
grandpa.
pelik lah nak buat destruction fire.
I mean,
Rasanya awal-awal plan dia mesti
flaming hot,
destruction fire eh.
quiet. Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss
Tak,
Yoon
masalah
Lee is a
icon dia buat
talented
dia
young
api-api
lady
ni, Pak. What the fuck?
fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly.
Ooh.
To her, Swords are more honest
Oh,
than people.
patutlah dia kawan dengan
It is
Yang
not
Qing
afraid.
lah. Sebab Yang Qing pun boleh
Swords make
communicate dengan
acquaintances,
pedang juga.
Fighting makes friends.
Oh.
Yang Qing.
It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a
Ah, tu
similar
ah, tu
love
dah
of
disebut.
the sword.
Pasal Yang Qing.
I
Ah.
have a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yenching?
Ah.
Doesn't know the first thing about swords.
Ya ke? Kau tak pernah lawan dia. Dia kawal semua tu
and
jadi
never
besar kot.
uses them.
Aduh.
I can hear those blades crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
So dia love-hate relationship lah. Last kali dia orang kahwin.
See the giant sword I use?
Nama dah awal dah.
Fortune myself. He might not be complete, but he's already stronger than
Dia
anything
apa
else.
ada pedang
Weapons
besar
of this caliber
Ah.
usually get
Oh, ingat
their
apa?
own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords. I gave him a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
All metal. Okay.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
Dia mesti agak bodoh tu. Dia nama pedang dia. Dia namakan pedang dia apa besi lama je.
Which
The
one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, "Let's start here and end there." To which I reply, "Oh, all of them? All right."
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind.
Okay.
This time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
Go.
Physical type character following the path of destruction.
Tapi pedang dia cantik lah.
Persuasion
Warna apa macam
isn't
hitam,
really my
biru,
style.
merah.
When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
Dia macam membazir slot nampak. Kenapa kena run dengan awal-awal
Is
awak?
the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on
Yelah,
the attacker,
okay,
dealing
sparkle.
damage to the target and
Follow up
adjacent
lah
enemies.
Sparkle sebab
There's
follow
a
up.
grudge and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta
Alah, pedang
use
belik
the
tu lah tu.
enemy's strength
Colour dia
against
kan?
them. After using my
Nampak
ultimate,
colour
I
palette
acquire
dia.
the parry state, which allows me
Parry.
to sustain lower damage and taunt
Elden Ring
all
apa?
enemies.
Pang.
In addition, my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which deals higher damage.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration.
Tapi sayang lah
pose a
fizikal
concern for you.
Fizikal macam
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a
Tak
special
banyak sangat.
effect
Apa
for a
makan dah?
set duration. If an enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on a random enemy.
Imagine you've hardly regained your footing when a girl
Oh,
with
so
a giant
teknik
blade
dia
comes
tak kisah
running
sangat lah
straight
kalau kena
for
serang
you.
dari belakang Okay.
Which reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience the
Companion
Swords
mission.
to Plowshares
Dia cakap blade tu
companion
pakcik dia.
mission.
takkan
Granddad
lah.
and granddaughter arrive on the
Mana
log
mau
from
lah.
the Zhuming, bringing with them a prize much sought after among the war dance competitors.
Mandai je blade
Press the
pakcik.
too. Let's see. Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the war dance champion, not the host.
So
Tapi kita dah
if
ada
Yun
Ekron.
Li is
Kita
also set to compete,
tak perlu lah benda-benda ni.
and
Kita
were
just
she to
clear je semua.
prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhuming?
Not so fast now. La Fu has something to say about that. The Zhuming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Qing.
You guys
Yelah
sound
air
so-
saya lah.
Right. Let's move on to another new character, shall
Cooling,
we?
cooling
Hailing from the Yao Qing and
Boleh dia macam
seeing
lebih kurang,
his
ya?
appearance. It's military healer Zhao Chou.
Boleh lah kata macam tu jugalah kot. Dia punya kit lebih kurang kan. Kena nerf teruk dia ni, kena nerf. Siapa nak pull kau? Skip. Dah elok dia dah upgrade
The Yao
Pela
Qing's
lepas tu kena nerf.
illustrious healer. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Law Fu is only an
Damage
aid of
kena
keeping
kurang.
calm.
Stack dia bertukar daripada satu daripada every
Taste
action
is
ke every
secondary to
turn.
nutrition,
Every
Miss Yun.
ultimate.
I'm
Oh my
curious,
god.
Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, but
Dia orang kata perangkap sebab bila main dia ni first turn dia memang akan dapat ulti cepat. Lepas daripada first turn dah tak guna.
Mr. Zhao Zhou,
Pela lagi bagi lagi cepat.
Well,
Pela
I am
ke
employed as
si
a
Wolf ke kan.
military healer to the Yao Qing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her.
Dah lah healing dia.
I'm accompanying the
Tak lah
general
banyak
to the
sangat.
Xianzhou
Healing
Law
dia
Fu
macam
for this war
kita tengok
dance
lagi.
ceremony.
Healing dia
So,
macam tak ni
What are
sangat.
all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yun Li, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same. Which is why I spend so much time delving
Tapi
into the
siapa-siapa yang terlepas
spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
atau baru main kan, terlepas Pela ke kan.
but an
boleh lah
opportunity
kot
for
pull dia ni.
food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems.
Boleh lah kan.
Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
Ataupun tak ada salah satu Pela
I'm
si
a
Wolf kan. Boleh
self-confessed
lah ni.
chowhound, Miss Yun
Sebab
Li.
dia akan ganti slot Pela atau si Wolf kan. Itu je.
And then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours. Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yao Qing's Alchemy Commission. You went on to cut your teeth as a military
Xianzhou
healer
Lao
with
Qing,
the
okay.
Cloud Knights on campaign
Tu team
for the
dia.
hunt.
Dia punya clan
I
lah.
heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As
Eh,
General
macam
Fei
bangga
Xiao's
sih.
strategist, Zhao Chou applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth.
Jiao
with
Shou,
each
Jiao Shou, Jiao
side
Shou, Jiao
occupying
Q, Jiao
one
Shou.
half of Yun
Jiao Shou,
Yang
Jiao
hot
Shou,
pot.
Jiao Shou,
Indeed.
Jiao Shou, Jiao Shou.
Battles
Jojo.
are marked by myriad changes,
Jiao Shou.
constantly
Jiao
evolving in
Shou.
a dance of yin and yang.
Well said, General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Zhao Chou is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the battlefield.
Well,
Yeah.
about time. I am a fire
Oh, dia
type character on
fikir
the path
makan
of
je.
nihility.
Sedap eh.
When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension,
Dapat,
I inflict
stack.
them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of ashen roast.
Asian Rose. Alright.
So, we're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Rose turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Zhao Chou
Yelah,
lands
sebab
on an
dia skill
enemy
dengan
has a chance of
ultimate
inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of
Natasha,
simultaneously
tiba-tiba
inflicting a
Natasha.
stack of ashen roast
Dah lain
on
tu dah
target.
betul lah team dia.
Did
Ekron
you
punya team.
just
Tiba-tiba
throw
Natasha.
spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eye.
Tefang sustain saja.
After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an
At least
enormous
bagilah,
Ren-yang
apa.
hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing
ke.
broth, which
Right.
inflicts damage on each and every one of them.
Ya, all
At the
attack
same
ni, all
time,
kan, all enemy.
The effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
How do you feel?
All these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage.
Ya, ultimate berapa persen tak?
And
20%.
during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Nice of you to invite the enemy to dinner before showing them the door.
The last meal they'll ever experience. Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas. Well, we've got to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the Yao Qing.
Zhuming and
Let's turn
Yao
our
Qing.
gaze to the version 2.4 banner info. In version 2.4's first half warp
Ah,
event,
tu,
players
links.
can acquire the
You
limited
come,
5-star
finally.
character Yun Li, as well as
Oh,
the
alright.
limited 5-star character.
Finally, orang tunggu lah Yukong.
Finally
Finally rerun balik.
And Night of Fright will be boosted.
A
Sure.
cat is a human's best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yunli.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second half of
Sparkle?
which boosts
What?
limited box
Okay,
art
okay,
characters,
right.
JoJo and Masked Fool Sparkle.
Let's go!
The drop rates for the limited
Lycono is
5-star
coming
Lycos,
home!
those many
It's
springs,
coming
and
home!
Earthly
Oh
escapades
my god!
will be boosted.
Ha!
Another eye-opening moment for us.
Awal!
Moments
What the
spent
fuck?
in the
Awal
cool
gila,
shade
Sparkle.
of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And almost forgot.
Alright, Sparkle
The version
priority lu.
2.4 War
Kalau aku
Planet
menang
will feature
Sparkle lu,
a
aku akan
familiar
pull
face on the 4-star
apa? Joshua punya ni.
Boys to
Oh, ni dapat free eh?
She has
Joshua
the
punya
presence
Lycon.
of a true sword
Alright, sebab aku
master.
punya Sparkle nak kena upgrade.
Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Mm-hmm. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March.
Let's go!
Sword Master
Sparkle! Yep. Oh, yelah sebab nak promote follow up attack kan. Sparkle dengan ni kan. Ni aku suka ni. March ni. Sebab dia ada. Dia ada macam kepala telinga tu. Right. Dan aku dia pun not bad jugalah kan. Dia punya apa? Moveset dia lah. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Oh dia ni dia punya ulti Flashback lu. Nice.
On
Cantik.
returning to the Xianzhou, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the
Honey
upcoming War Games,
Majority.
and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yun Li and Yan Xing.
Jom pull Sparkle. Aku pull dia
I
punya
still vividly
Lycon.
remember instructing Yang Qing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others.
Lycon.
How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie,
Siapa yang tak ada,
but
pull
she's
character
also
dulu
a
lah.
natural. Her master
Kalau siapa yang dah ada, aku recommend pull Lycon je lah. Lycon dia value tinggi. Semua support boleh pakai.
naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yang
Maksudnya,
Qing is also
2.4
March 7th's
ni
master. To
lebih
deprive an
kepada
inquiring
banner
mind
untuk
of
aku lah.
tuition is
Banner Lycon lah.
Right, you are,
Sebab aku
General.
akan
I
pull
heard that
apa?
March 7th
Joshua
was a
punya
bow
Lycon
and
dengan
arrow user.
Sparkle.
Brave of
So,
her to
satu
take
banner
up
tu
the
lah.
sword and no doubt a
Satu
challenge
banner
for
tu
her
aku akan pull tu.
masters.
I'll say.
Dia yang
Not
first
to
skip.
mention, Yun Li and
Obviously.
Yan Xing's swordplay isn't exactly
Nak pull
set.
LC lu. Kenapa pull LC? Karakter tak ada. Oh, support.
Mix of styles.
Ya, okay je.
You're overthinking things.
Itu skills dia sebab Acron dengan LC dia. Oh,
Just
ya.
need to swing it.
Oh, follow the sword
Tak,
and victory will
Sparkle
follow.
sebab tak tahulah. Ni banyak follow up kan.
Still a lot of time.
Follow up punya ni.
Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage.
Ni standard je.
When
biasa.
using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate
Ah,
as
yeah, dia
master
bagi
and presents them with a special
boba.
beverage to increase their speed.
A good
Dia upgrade hanya
As a
hanya.
promising young student,
Tapi dia
March
boleh bagi
7th has a
damage.
keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach
Oh,
a
tu.
set number of stacks,
Hold up.
she immediately takes action again and obtains
Oh,
an
tak.
enhanced basic attack.
Oh, okay.
Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with a
Ooh,
chance
cantik.
of dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
Oh, so hanya campur
So,
Zuei lah.
Remember, her moves might be a little
Right.
rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional
dia
damage.
dual DPS.
Masters on the paths of nihility,
Oh, ni yang-
harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice.
Ya.
Where do I?
Ya, yang ni aku cakap pelik ni kan.
After
Kenapa
using
tak
her
bagi
ultimate,
destruction
March
yang
7th
naikkan
can
toughness
deal
attack?
damage to a target
Kalau dia orang nak
enemy
soulkan
while
karakter
improving
ni
her
kan.
next enhanced basic attack.
And
Tu silap tu. Dia orang silap.
for
Dia
those
orang
who are
silap
wondering
kelas
what
tu.
having March as an apprentice is
Sepatutnya
like,
terbalik.
there
Sepatutnya
you have it.
March
Patutnya
7th is
nak
humble and
galakkan
learns
orang
from
guna
all
March ni
morality.
dengan Firefly.
During
punya
exploration,
team.
for every time a teammate uses their technique,
Dengar
March
one man.
7th acquires a
Lepas tu
charge
dia
at the
bagi
start
buff
of
dia
the
tu.
next battle.
Silap.
When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
Aku tak
must
tahu
be a
value dia macam mana.
great
Value dia
privilege to
okey
have
lah
an
untuk
apprentice
luar
with
daripada
such powers of
break team kan. Kalau nak break.
Well, get
kan,
this.
okay lah.
Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
Dola?
That's my apprentice. apprentice.
Dolan?
She certainly does
Dolan
have
dapat kat
the
mana?
aura of a heroine.
Story aku.
I think
Alright.
we could all use a lie down. More
Dan
exciting
2.5
updates
full
after
skip.
the break.
Target pun Yuli dengan Sparker 2.5 full skip. Terpulang lah. Kita tak tahu lagi. 2.5 just kita ada apa tu, kita dah keluar dah kan. Dia punya apa? Dia punya drip kan. Apa 2.5? Facial dengan Lingsha kan. Aku probably tak skip kau Lingsha. Aku perlukan satu lagi sustain sajalah, nak ada variety sikit kan. Aku tak sure sama ada sustain ataupun shielder. Tu je aku rasa aku perlu. Tapi aku macam minat Lingsha punya design. Ya, aku macam minat dia punya ni, design dia. Tapi tu lambat lagi, okay? Tu lambat lagi. Kita fikir 2.4 dulu. Right, tu tak apa. Yang tu tak ada full apa, macam kita dah tahu apa benda dia buat finally, tak ada sebab masih lagi beta kan.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. It's time we took a look.
Benda boleh
Version
berubah macam
2.4
Ekron lah.
is
Ekron
on
berubah
the
terus.
list. As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the
Oh ni Adolon. Okay. Event, okay. So dia dapat Adolon lah.
I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Oh, the Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real? I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive.
Dapat chat.
And the challenge. She's
Dapat
due to
chat
face off
ada
against
dia,
her
ada
opponent in
mash
just
Ada kepala
15
mash tu
days' time.
Kepala
A
mash.
familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course. To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer.
Sure.
The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
15
15
days
hari training
crash course.
Oh 15
Mr.
hari tu 15 hari
Albert,
betul ke?
have you heard the
Probably aku.
proverb, haste makes waste?
Have
Oh ada
you heard
cincui.
the proverb when needs must?
Ada
Between
seluruh.
me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town. Still,
Yang boleh komik-komik.
balance training
Alright.
also requires rest, relaxation,
Oh
and
buat
fun.
manga.
The fabled work-life balance. Sounds like you've got to figure it out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have
Oh
some
dapat wow
fortuitous
tiba-tiba.
encounters and
Mana ada.
crucial assistance
Dapat
along
karakter
the
untuk
way.
letak dalam
I might just
dalam
have
apa,
to offer
cerita
a
tu.
helping hand myself.
The
Okay.
encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
Following
Itu
the
based on your
ending,
choice okay.
Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and
Dolan.
March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the
Eh,
combined
semua sampai
assistance of
6.
her friends, surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event. After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember
Sampah ni
with
lagi.
fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It would seem these old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they
Dia
have.
pada
And a
Penacony
medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what?
Okay,
You're
Marastra.
doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is
Tak apa, aku dah ada ruan mes, so aku dah
And
tak takut
just
dah.
like the Trailblazers,
Lawan apa, tong sampah ni.
they're a trash
And dia orang
can
kan apa?
enthusiast.
If
Kalau
you
break kan
spend
tu
enough
belah
time
kan.
in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During
Oh,
the
kena
event,
cari yang kena rasuk
Trailblazers
eh.
must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash cans mean different points. With some trash cans,
Macam game Yakuza tu je. Alah.
do your best to
Yakuza punya game tu yang kita naik bus tu.
and complete the stage
Yakuza like a dragon.
And a friendly reminder,
Lol.
trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them
Hero.
all will need their wits about them.
Now this event isn't confined to the
File
scene
Travis
show.
muka macam tu
Your old
poster.
friends have also
Bellobog
appeared
punya
in
poster.
Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabog
Ni
in the
event
light.
biasa lah.
And that's
Event
the
biasa
end
lah,
of the
standard
trash can
event
related
lah.
content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event,
Friendship is
Trailblazers
magic.
need to use specific characters
Ah,
to
Bellabog.
play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician.
Cepat. Oh apa tu? Sampah campur dengan
Does
MC.
this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course, the magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects.
Oh, ada
Power
ultimate
to
baru.
command mini cans during battle.
Bella.
The mini cans
Yo,
attack
Bella
and
punya ultimate.
counter
What the fuck?
will depend on which character is used to
Bella.
summon
Gang, gang,
them, adding
Bella.
further layers to
Bella
the
sim.
combat experience. For example, the skills of certain
Wah, dah
magicians
cepat,
summon
cepat.
mini
Cepat,
cans
cepat lah.
into
Buat lah
battle
cepat. Nak tengok
up to
cepat
a
punya power.
maximum of 5. The more mini cans on
What
the
the fuck, paling
battlefield, the
boh.
higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some mini cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits
Argentos.
of magical trash can strength can do so in game.
Bella.
The event
Apakah?
will launch a new challenge
Merapu-rapu
stage
siap event.
with 5 stages
Event ni
total
lah,
and
event
each
sampah.
stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the initiation trial challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
Tapi susah tak dapat apa. Dapat buku apa. Orang nak stay legit je. Kalau buat yang senang je. Yang susah tu tak payah abaikan.
Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers.
Kalau susah sangat kan.
More exciting updates after
Selalu
the
aku abaikan je. Tak payah
broadcast.
test pun. Malas aku. Kalau event-event macam ni aku nak stay legit. Lain daripada tu skip. Kau lagi. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Kenapa tak guna gambar? Oh, ni reality invitation trailer. Okay. Kenapa tak guna gambar yang baru-baru ni? Marsh baru. Supernatural AR encounter. Oh, ada hantu pakai kamera. Aku nampak tu dia macam dekat Paris ada. Itu dekat mana yang bawah tu? Turki. Games of the Galactic. What the fuck is this? Star Rail Art Challenge. Oh, ni lukis-lukis. Alright. Ni siapa yang pelukis-pelukis boleh layak.
Welcome back, y'all.
Macam biasalah,
As
10
always,
pool.
In version 2.4, we'll
Yup.
be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double event.
Ni pun biasa
Plainer
lah ni.
Fisher and
Tak special
Garden of
lah.
Plenty.
Something special lah.
Remember to complete the simulated
Alright.
universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
Mm-hmm.
Ya, ni
And we
Diu.
haven't even got
Okay.
to this version's system optimizations yet.
Okay.
Starting with the
Optimization.
relic system. When using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process.
Oh, okay. Ni tak apalah. Tak
Meanwhile,
penting
in the
pun.
relic inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first.
Ah, ni okey lah. Tak ada apa
Also a
sangat
new
kot.
feature
Okey je kot.
for relic substat recommendations.
By using the
Ya,
recommended
boleh
relic
lah,
feature,
boleh lah.
not
Tak adalah
only can Trailblazers
gempak
view a
macam mula-mula
character's
dia orang
most
buat tu.
frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And finally,
Dia bagi senang
when
filter
checking
lagi lah.
Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in
Oh, okay. Ni
question.
untuk siapa-siapa yang tak
Consider
tengok
it.
guide.
Now, to
Macam
allow
kalau dia
trailblazers
pergi
to
dekat
come
apa,
into faster contact
SUDU dia akan bagi tahu
with
karakter mana yang sesuai pakai relic
captivating
ni.
events and time-limited rewards. 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event,
Boleh skip.
they can
Boleh
still
early access. Ni macam hari
experience the
tu
new
lah.
versions, events, and missions.
You
Yang
got
macam hari
it.
tu lah yang kita
Trailblazers
unlock
who've
apa
reached
di
level
awal tu kan.
21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for
Ya,
events
yang macam hari
and
tu lah ni.
advanced
Apa
access
sebut benda sama?
eligibility. Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an optimization.
Maksudnya orang yang baru main dia
Ready
boleh rasa
and
event yang
wait.
baru kan.
Ooh.
In the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation
Yeah.
access, while also featuring a special icon.
Tapi hari tu dia orang tak cakap
Trailblazers
pasal
can
benda ni,
freely
baru nak
switch
cakap.
between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event screen.
Which is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not
Yang
too
benda pula ni?
distant future, a
Oh,
new
betul.
episode of Knowing the Universe will be
Ah,
upon
ni yang
us.
video. Okay,
We've
okay.
invited
Yang
celebrated
tengok apa
novelists
dunia
Tanaka to be with us on
sehari
the
lah.
program.
Ya, ni
Together,
ngantuk kan
we'll
ni
be
tengok.
exploring thoughts and imaginings on the
Dia
subject
cerita
of
kan
the
apa?
boundless universe.
Macam apa?
A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his
Dia cerita
participation.
pasal dunia-dunia ni.
And I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch
Collab.
in 2025.
First day night. Woo!
Bracing
First collaboration official.
For more info, stay tuned for official announcements,
Damn.
Trailblazers.
Yo.
That brings us to the end of
Fifth
the version
day
2.4
night.
special program.
Yeah.
Returning to the Cienjo, getting to know
Ya, kan
new
dengan Spy X
Cienjo
Family.
friends. You guys sure know how to get an old Alex.
Demon
excited.
Slayer.
be able to
And-
perfect her swordplay?
My Hero
Three Shinjo
Academia.
generals in the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will unfold?
Ada skin ke macam mana ni? Tak tahulah. Maybe
Let
character
us all
inspired
bear
by
witness
Fate ke.
to the future of the
Ah.
Cienjo law.
Sebab jauh lagi
See you
tu
in the next
tahun
one,
depan.
Trailblazers.
Right?
Till next time.
Ya,
See
Fate
you
Day
next
kan tu.
time.
Bye. Bapak lah tak sempat keluar pun animation. Dia dah tekan end stream dah. Tak, at least bagilah animation tu habis dulu. Kalau ya pun memang tak boleh, tak tahan dah kot. Macam malas. Okay, so itulah dia. Nanti aku akan buat ringkasan macam biasalah nanti kan. Dekat TikTok ada, aku akan upload dekat YouTube juga. So tak ada apa benda selain daripada banner. Yang lain-lain tu sama je lah, macam patch lain. Okay lah, ada kereta baru unexpected jugalah, Sparkle Rerun kan. So kita kena plan balik kita punya pool macam mana. Alright. So terima kasih semua yang datang, teman aku. Ya, hari ni pendek je kan. Dia punya presentation selalu sampai 8.30. Hari ni pendek sebab macam tak ada benda sangat kan. Even dia punya QOL pun, quality of life pun tak berapa apa? Tak berapa memberangsangkan lah, sebab dia pasal filter. Lepas tu kita boleh set, and then bila kita masuk inventory, macam contoh kita set substat HP break effect, dia akan terus ada kat atas. Benda tu tak, bagi aku tak membantu sangat lah. Tak ada apa pun nak repair lah benda tu kan. Tapi okey lah untuk siapa yang tak tengok guide, quality of life ni memang akan bantulah. Dia bagi tahu apa, macam Firefly nak kena ada break effect, substat dia utama kan. Ni relic dia bagi tahu apa, untuk siapa tu okey lah kot. Tapi even untuk casual pun aku rasa QOL ni tak adalah apa sangat. Sebab hari tu susah nak find hari tu yang mula-mula dia buat tu kan. Okay. So itu sajalah untuk kita punya 2.4. Looking forward. Aku dah nak kena ambil monthly pass lah ni. And sebab nak kena plan kan. So aku dah lama dah tak subscribe monthly pass. So aku kena subscribe kot. Nak prepare untuk upcoming banner. Okay. So yep. Itu je lah kot. Bye bye. Selamat malam. Apa lagi?